Okay, welcome. It's been a while since the last long video. There's been a lot of shorts, but it's time to talk again. And today we're talking about pain. And the topic focuses, do you give in to pain, or does pain give in to you? It's an interesting concept. You see, many people go through their life, and what ends up happening is they experience life. They really do. It's like that quote from that Rocky film. It doesn't matter how or who you are, nothing is bigger than life. Something like that, right? Or life will find a way to humble you. Or actually, no, the quote was, nothing hits harder than life. Exactly. It took me a while to get there, but I got there in the end. And such is life. That is the case, right? You go through life, you go through some difficulty, you go through some hardship, you go through some pain, and you think, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. I'm feeling overwhelmed. How do I get over this? And you're sitting there hoping, praying that someone is going to help you. Well, the reality is that, remember our question, do you give in to pain, or does pain give in to you? And what it basically means is that if you have the strength, if you have the mental fortitude, eventually what is going to happen is that pain will give in to you. But most people give in to pain. A couple of months of difficulty or hardship, and they say, I just can't do this anymore. I'm out of here. It may be to do with work. It may be to do with relationships or relationship, family, whatever it may be. And so the thing is that, and the message is that, look, if you can hang on, eventually the tide will shift and you will find yourself in a better place. You see, life is cyclical. I'll give you another example. Let's bring it into the context of something that I think is quite relatable to people. Let's talk about relationships. Let's talk and be more specific and talk about romantic relationships, right? When that relationship is starting, you may feel really excited and happy and everything is going for you. You've got the rose-tinted glasses and you're just absolutely in love, for lack of a better term. Okay? In love. And it's the best time of your life. Have you been through that? I'm sure many of you have. And everything seems to be working out for you. Everything seems to be going the way you want. Life is good. You don't have worries. You've got the love of your life by your side. Okay. Well, we fast forward a couple of years. Now there is some hardship. For example, relocation issues. Many couples, one of the party decides to go and relocate or needs to relocate to another place in the world, another country. And that can put a lot of strain on the relationship. You think about those long distance relationships. Do they work out? Well, I'm not a statistician here, guys, but I would say that some of them don't work out. And if we use our logical common sense, we can understand why. If there's an extended period of time that two people are apart from each other, then what ends up happening is it puts strain. It puts strain on the relationship. Trust issues start to emerge. What is the person doing when I'm not there? Insecurities can start to take over. Have you been in that kind of a situation, guys or girls? Long distance relationships? Yeah. It's not easy. I can tell you it's not easy. When you go from being with a person, spending every day of your life with that person for a couple of years, and all of a sudden you've got a 5 or 6 month or even a 9-month long distance relationship. A lot of people can't handle that. It's too long. Let's say there are other complications in life, such as, well, you have to find another line of work. The area that you've been working in, for whatever reason, isn't working for you. And that can cause enormous friction between couples, almost to the point of ripping them completely apart. Yeah. But the thing is that if you can stay in there long enough and you can withstand the pain and the hardship and the days and the weeks and the months of just feeling like you're in second gear, like that quote from Friends, eventually the tables will turn. They will turn. In the same way that you have good times, you will have hard times. Life is a balance of both here, guys and girls. It really is. And so, what is the big message here? Well, let's go back to that relationship example. Let's say in that example that I just gave, one of the party or the person decides, nah, I can't handle this. I need to leave this relationship, and I'm going to go and find another relationship, and I won't have this problem. Well, guess what? You are. If you're long enough, if you're together with a person long enough, you will experience challenges. You will experience hardships. There is no escaping that. However, as I said, remember the main focus of this video. If you can stay in there, if you can be courageous and push through when no one believes in you, when your spouse has walked out on you, when your family thinks that you're up to no good and you've got your head up a proverbial place. That's when the real you shows what you're made of, when no one is next to you. This is powerful stuff. It's all well and good and easy when you've got everyone around you, but let's take that away, and then you see what you're made of. It's easy to feel good and happy and positive about life when you've got all those things going for you. But take that away, and what do you have? That's the true barometer of your ability to survive in this world. And the thing is, this world that we live in is not all sunshine and rainbows. Not at all. Not at all. You are going to face hardship, you're going to face pain, you're going to face difficulty, but at the end of that, you will have peace and you will have tranquility in your life. Meaning and purpose. Powerful, powerful stuff here. Okay? Bear that one in mind. It's a very, very powerful topic. Don't get so caught up in, everything. If you're going through hardship in your life and you think it's never going to end, enjoy it. Embrace the pain. And it will end eventually. if you have the courage to push through. Thank you for listening. Take care and have a wonderful day.